Okay, we're trying this again. I don't know if it's going to work, but oh, Patty, thank you for coming back on. Something is wrong with our internet. I don't know why. I don't know how, what's going on. I keep getting a notification that's saying that my streaming is reduced due to poor quality. So I don't know how if it's going to continue to freeze. Is it freezing again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
It's
on? Are
yeah,
you
but
back
it's
on?
saying that it's poor quality again. So I just don't know what to
We'll
do.
just tell everyone that we're gonna have to just maybe do another live this weekend.
Okay, well, is it free? Is it yeah, so Christina, can you hear me and see me okay? Patty and Catherine, is it freezing again? Let me know. Yes, thank you, Lydia. Me too. I hope it works out okay. It's making me all feel all nervousy now. So let me know. Just give me a comment or a thumbs up or something letting me know that it seems fine, or does it seem slow? Just I'm here asking questions. All right. Super bummed. Puffer, me too. Honey, are you on right now?
I can see you now.
You can and hear me fine?
Let me.
Yeah, tell me. Because everybody's saying that I hope this works, but they're not saying they can hear me.
Looks okay for now, so just keep going with it.
Okay. Well, nobody's saying they can hear me though.
I can hear you on mine.
You can. Everybody's saying hello. Okay, just let me just ask.
Just do a test.
Yeah.
See if they
Test. No. Can Maxie Moon, can you hear me? Everybody's good. Okay, yes. All right, great. So we are talking about Joni Hallmark. I am so, as always, honored and excited to share with you her images. Please make sure that you are following Joni Hallmark over on her Instagram. She is amazing. I'm going to type her name because, let's see, it's Jone Hallmark.
Okay, looks like it's working again.
Okay, great. Make sure that you're following Joni on her Instagram. She is amazing. Okay, so we have 5 new images from Joni. It's actually only 3 SKUs though. We have 2 sets and then 1 single image. We have the Spring Sprites, which is a set of 2, and you can see the one is holding the bird, one is holding the flower. Although, again, these are awesome for winter as well. And we did it this way because we wanted the little set of 2. We felt like it could really go so cute with this little star sprite, 3-star sprite, a little bit different of a hat, and just adorable. All of her details. I always say that Joni is so magical. All of her details are, if you love to color, if you love to watercolor, these are going to be images for you. All right. So again, we have the set of 2 spring sprites. Okay. And I also do really love it because the way that they are sort of, I don't know, what's the word? Oriented, just so cute. I don't know, full facing, and then you have something kind of going on. This could be to the right or to the left. So I just love the way that is. Anyway, okay, Spring Sprites. We have the Candy Cane Cuties. And again, just have them stamped out here, a left and a right. So cute. Again, they're all around the same size except for your 3-star sprite is just a little bit larger. Okay, super cute. And there you have it. All right. And I do have something I really want to share with you that I think you're going to really like and enjoy. So one of the things about these images in particular, but we do have other ArtFoamies that are similar to this, okay, other people that have very fine lines. A lot of Jonies have some very fine lines. So these can be a little tricky to stamp, Okay. One of the things that you will notice is that some of the fine lines don't always pick up, and that's okay, because remember, a lot of times you're not going to get a super literal image. But if you want to make sure that you're picking up all your lines, you're going to want to use some finer paper or possibly some fabric. And I'm going to just show you a really fun way to stamp. Now these here are stamped on muslin, okay, and you can see what a nice crisp image that I did get. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I did that, and I'm going to show you how I did it not only on fabric but also on paper when you have these fine line stamps. Okay, and I had one other stamped out here to share with you. Where did it go? Did I already lose it? I think I did. Anyway, I can show it to you. Where did it go? I just had it in my hand. Oh, does this happen every week? Well, I can't really help it because look, I just have a lot of things here. Okay, that's okay. We're going to just do it separate. So here I do have a piece of lightweight muslin. Okay. So here I just have a little scrap. All right. I'm going to just cut myself a little piece, and sort of like how we do with the canvas, you can just cut a little notch and tear it, and you'll get a nice little edge. Okay. So for those of you who love to stitch, who love to sew or do embroidery, this would also be great. Okay. Yes. Oh, Puffer, definitely. These do go so great with all of her gingerbread houses. I did not pull out all of her stuff. I should have, but definitely go on there and look at Joni's magical houses. Okay. So here I have the 3-star Sprite. Is that the one I want to do? Should I? No, let me do a different one this time. Okay. I want to do the little spring Sprite with the birds. Okay. I'm going to get a scrap buddy. Okay. Little scrap buddy here. I'm going to get my fabric, or I'm going to get my paint that I want to use. And what color should I use here? I want to use a little cerulean blue. Okay. And it doesn't matter what kind of acrylic. Okay. You can use whatever you want. I'm going to put a little bit of acrylic here on my scrap buddy. And I'm also going to put the same amount of GAC 900. Okay. So if I put a couple drops of my acrylic paint and a couple drops of GAC 900, what that does is it turns it into a painting medium for fabric. Okay. So now you don't have to do this, but it does help your paint become more pliable. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to squish this in here. Okay. This with another scrap buddy. And then I'm going to apply it to my stamp. And when I do this, okay, I really, again, it does have very fine lines. So I'm tapping, and I'm sort of also brushing, or, sort of tapping and sort of just pouncing gently. And then I'm sort of scrubbing across the top to make sure that I have good, even coverage all over, and all my lines have the paint on there. Okay. Now I just want to tell you, you do not have to use the GAC 900 if you're not planning on ever washing this or something like that. But it just does help your paint become a little more pliable. Now this is a very thin muslin, and now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to lay it on top. Okay. And I'm just going to press, and you should be able to start seeing it. And I'm just gently pressing, trying not to move it around. Okay. Pressing, and you can see it come through. And this way you'll be able to see all of your lines. Now, I will tell you too, if maybe you didn't quite get enough paint or whatever, you can take your scrap buddy. Okay, and put and you want the clean part. Okay, I'm going to put a little water, just a little bit of water, and I'm going to tap, 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 and again, very lightly, and it's just going to help that to hopefully, you know, moisten the paint underneath in order to help make it come through a little bit more. And your lines should be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead, not too much water though, okay? The other thing that you can do at this point, let me just show you, that's kind of fun. And this really mostly only is going to work on thinner. You could do this on thinner papers. You can do it on these thinner fabrics, okay? And at this point, you can take other things. Like, for example, I'm just going to use, remember these little ink picks? Something like an ink pick. You could use a little tortillon, okay? You could use a little like makeup brush or makeup sponge if you want to, something like that. And then you can take your pan pastels. You could take a little bit of like layer cakes, okay? I have my little layer cakes right here. And you know, or you can make more fabric paint, whatever you want. But at this point, you can go in and you can give little touches and it will soak through. Again, remember, it's pretty thin. You could do some painting in if you want to. Okay, maybe I'll, let's see, what color should I make that little bird up there? Let's put a little blue. Okay, so again, you could use either side. If you want it to be a little more like muted, maybe you use this side. But again, here you have it. And you can see some of that little pink came through just slightly. So you could just do it a little bit more. But look how nice my lines are. So nice and crisp, especially for stamping on fabric. Okay, again, that does really help when you have something thinner. And I'm going to show you the same sort of technique on a thinner paper. Where did I put my thin paper? Oh goodness, let me find it. Hold on. Same here. I have a little bit of this sort of like rice, or like, it's just a thin sort of like a rice paper. You know, handmade papers will be great. You could do something like that. Again, now you can use ink. However, pigment ink would work great. However, if you use something that's too watery or whatever, remember it is going to spread. So you want to sort of be conscientious of that. I think I will just go ahead and use a little bit of, we'll use acrylic again. Just going to show you that. And I'm just going to use the same blue. And you can use a little bit of that GAC 900 again too if you want to. Again, that really just makes it a little bit sort of softer. It's not going to, it will probably make it dry a little bit slower too, but you don't have to. I'm just going to use straight acrylic. And one of the things, again, when you're pouncing, you just want to make sure that you're not pressing too hard, because you don't want to get your paint or ink really down in the recessed areas, okay? Or you want to avoid it as much as possible. Again, just sort of making sure as you're inking or, you know, applying all your paint that you're getting a nice even coverage. You really want to look at all those fine lines as you're going through it. All right, and again. And what makes it just really nice, again, repeating myself, but when you're on these thinner papers or you know, thin fabrics, it's just nice because you can really see that your impression is, you know, getting complete, you know, complete. Now for this, I won't do that little bit of water treatment because it will spread that out, okay? But so nice, right? So, so cute. Just keep in mind, if you do take these fine stamps like this and stamp them this way down, you know, if you're taking your stamp to your paper or to your substrate, just be very conscientious, and you don't want to mash or press really hard, you know, because those fine lines, they won't show up. They'll just get more smashed, right? Janice Sigmund, we are right now sharing Joni Hallmark's newest ArtFoamies. I know you are a fan as well. So I just really can't say enough about Joni Hallmark. Not only her beautiful, wonderful, magical imagery, but her as a person, she is just as cute and delightful as her imagery. So again, just to repeat myself one more time, we do have the spring sprites, which comes in a set of 2 with the little girl with the flower, the little girl with the, or the sprite. Doesn't have to be a girl. Could be a boy, right? Or it could be they. Anyway, with the bird, you have the triple star sprite with the 3 stars and the really fun, cute little cap. And then we have the candy cane cuties, the left and right, which again, so darling. So again, want to thank Joni for her friendship and her contributions. All right. Last but definitely not least, D-Ray. Yes, Janice, it is Joan. Yeah, great. I know. So we are going to move on because I have, again, remember, we're celebrating November, and my friend Wendy Aspinall is here with a few new images as well. Now, you may remember that Wendy came out with a few new ones. Oh, you know what? It's time's going by so quickly. She did come out with a few new ones recently. She came out with her Peace Angel, the Ho Ho Ho. If you can, I don't know if you can really see these, and I don't have all my samples right here. But and the Santa face, okay? Can you see that all right? So those were 3 that came out recently. And then I don't know what happened. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I got a little bit behind, but we were talking, Wendy and I, we said, you know what? Let's just finish adding the other stuff. They were so darling. And you know what? Holiday stuff, Christmas stuff, winter stuff, and even, dare I say, Halloween stuff does great all year long. So we just went ahead, finished off our images, and put them in the shop. So yes, this is the Santa face that came out just a little bit ago, and this is Mrs. Claus. Oh my gosh, I hope that you have had a chance to see Wendy's samples. Make sure that you go over to her Instagram and to her Facebook page and check out her adorable samples, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, okay? And these are both just the sort of faces of Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and they are, here, I have this one stamped out too. Okay, so here she is, and Wendy did the cutest little dolls with the little articulated hands and arms. Oh my gosh, I can't outdo that over here. Not that I'm trying to, you know, I just make the ArtFoamies, and hopefully you all get them so we get to see what you make, right? All right, so Mrs. Claus and Mr. Claus measure out. Mr. Claus is about 3 inches across, a little over, and about 4 1/4 inches long. Okay, so in here you can see this is a 5x7 card. So they fit super nicely on there. And Mrs. Claus just a little bit smaller. All right. All right, so cute. And you know, I always have, you know, we are card makers, lots of us here, so I always have to at least sneak one card in here or there. And journalers, you know, if you want to do a Christmas journal, we should do that. I really think we should do a winter or Christmas journal. I have so many journals going, though. I don't know how many of you would think that would be a great idea. But anyway, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus has just been added. What else we have? Oh, I'm just going to show the witch, okay? Because Wendy and I actually were working on this kind of together. She had submitted this a while ago, and then we were working on it because it had some lines that weren't actually working, and then it was going back and forth. And then you know what? She just told me like about a couple weeks ago, she said, or maybe it was about 3, she said, let's just put the witch in. People love it all year round, and she's so pretty, and I love working with her. So we did it, and I do want to say, I did a sneak peek the other day in my Patreon, and look, if you don't even want her as a witch, you do not have to add on that top hat. So, you know, and so many of us love doing faces and figures. I just think she's great for any time. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. We need more witches year round. Okay. Yeah. Would be so cute with the paper dolls too. But look, so many of us are witches and need to be witches. So I think that we just need to have witches all the time. All right. So here she is. And Wendy just said, put her in. We need her. So just go ahead with it. And I do love her. I think she's beautiful. She has such a gorgeous face, and so there you have it. All right. And she has a, also, oh, let me just say this. If you don't want to use the face, her face, you could always cut this apart and use that hat on other things too, right? So, because we're all about the mix and the match, right? Mixing and matching our ArtFoamies. So this is a little over 6 inches tall and does and a little over 3 inches wide. Okay, so she's got that long pointy hat, super cute. And there we did, like I said, paint this the other day. All right, so moving on, we have another, oh gosh, I'm going to show this one because this is another little holiday image. Again, so cute. I'm dying at how cute it is. I hope, again, that you go over and see Wendy's examples, because she has the cutest painting that she did using this little tree, this little face. Oh my gosh, so adorable. And then I did it with the same technique using the muslin. Okay, so even though I don't really sew or stitch, I think so many of these would be so cute if you do quilt. You could make so many cute little quilt squares using whatever ArtFoamies with the technique that I just shared with you. Again, this is just a little bit of, I had some green acrylic paint, some gold, and I just used some of my paint markers to sort of fill that in. But isn't that so cute? I think it would be so cute as a little stuffy. And here, I don't stitch. I mean, I attempt to every now and then, but look, you could just put some little hatch marks around there. Make your own little your own little faux stitch marks, okay? And then, of course, yeah, here she is stamped out a couple different ways. And I got a little smudgy over here, so I'd have to cut that out, but that's okay, right? Yes, Ron McFarlane, also known as Patty, says cute birthday hat. So yes, of course, it doesn't have to be a witch hat, right? It could be a birthday hat. Last two from Wendy, all right? Super fun and different, and not holiday related necessarily, although I'm sure you could do something holiday related with this. Okay, got the cutest little sort of fairy girl. Thought she'd be so fun for spring, and the little mushroom city. And I love this. Of all of them, I was dying to paint this or do some kind of fantastic magical mushroom mixed media mixed media sort of painting, and I did not. But Wendy, again, she did she did fantastic samples with every single one of her designs. So definitely go over there and check them out. Okay, so what I want to do though, honestly, and I only have one of these, sadly. I thought that I had a whole package, but I don't. I only have one. And hold on, I gotta unplug my iron. Give me 1 second, all right? I had to unplug it while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll do something crazy like burn down the place. I shouldn't joke. And you know what? I just found this. It was in my chair. This is with I'm going back. Okay, moving this aside. Backtracking for a moment. This is done on the very thin paper, okay? So I know I was looking for it, I lost it, and now I found it again. So it's on the rice paper like I showed you. And these are great, I forgot to mention, for collaging on, because a lot of it, sort of like with deli paper, you can almost make it look like it's basically invisible, okay? So, all right, going back over again, back to my Wendy stamps. I have one of these, and this is, and we've done these before, okay? This is the, ooh, yes, okay, I'm going to stop myself for a second and read some of the comments. Maxie Moon says, I just want to shout out our Etsy shop. We have all of our past freebies listed for sale exclusively here. Yes, so for those of you who do not know, we do have an Etsy shop where we keep all of our past exclusives. Also, again, want to remind you that we do offer a custom ArtFoamie program, and that is back and reopened in our Etsy shop. So if you'd like a custom ArtFoamie, that is where you're going to get it. All right. Leslie Casey says, put the mushrooms in my Christmas journal with lights on them. Oh my gosh, that would be so, so cute. Anyway, here I have, this is, and we've done these before. Okay. This is one of those bar towels. Okay. This is a dish towel and so fun to stamp on. All right. And that's where we're going to use our GAC 900 is going to help our acrylic to sort of soak in here. So I am going to put a little, I'm going to use a dark color. Okay. I think, or maybe, should I use green or red, or I don't know. I'm debating, or if I should use black. Let me just think about this for a minute. Or maybe even quinacridone gold would be nice. Well, shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna use Payne's Gray. I'm gonna go ahead and use a dark color. I'm gonna use a little Payne's Gray acrylic, just because I happen to have it here. All right. I'm going to go ahead. And I'm just kind of fudging it a little bit. I'm gonna put a little GAC 900 on there as well. And then I'm going to load up my ArtFoamie. And after I get this done, we will do the numbers game. We will be giving away. You know what? We're going to just do a little gift card tonight. We're going to do a $25 gift card so that you can grab what you want. Okay, that's going to be our numbers game giveaway tonight. And we're not starting yet. You have to wait for me to tell you when, but I just want to tell you that we will do it. We just have a few minutes before our after party. And I will tell you too, the after party tonight, we're just going to go over and we're going to hang out and we're going to chit chat. And I mean, we may do some makeys, see what you're all working on. You know, just have a little Friday night gathering. All right. So I, again, am going to take this. And again, this is my bar towel. And I know you can't see the whole thing. I'm just going to find the area that I want it. And I am going to lay it down on top there. Would help if I had ironed it out, and I should have, but it's okay. Oh, you know what? I think, let's see. I want it going this way. And now this is really fun. You can embroider these. You can use your paint markers. You can use fabric paints. You can even use your Derwent sticks. Yeah, so fun, right? And, you know, you can stamp as many, you know, images on this as you want. You can fill it up, or you could just leave one. All right. Oh, and I did get a little bit of shadowing. But that's okay. Put this here, move all my crap. So there you have it. And now I am, oh gosh, it's such a cute image. Oh, I do think it would be fun to just stamp this all over. And I also think this would make the cutest t-shirt. Obviously, if I'm a stitcher, okay, I could go in and stitch and cover up some of that little shadowing that I got. But I'm going to just share with you, I have some of these. These are called Dynaflow paints, and they are by Jacquard. And they are fabric paints, and they are flowy, okay? So they will spread. So you have to kind of be careful if you have something with a really open weave. But I am going to just... And they are very watery, okay? I'm not sure if I've shared these with you before, but again, if you have regular acrylic, you can mix that with a little bit of GAC. But I love the way these do cover and flow so nicely. Generally, if you have a decent outline, they will sort of stay within that outline. Not always, okay? You can see that spread out a little bit. So you just need a touch, not much at all. Grab some other colors. Oh goodness, let me see if I have a little red. I think some red would be fun. You have a little bright, well, it's bright orange. That's close enough. One thing I will say too, nice if you can let your, outline dry, or you could also blow dry it. Excuse me. Bernadette, welcome. Nice to see you. Yes, Rini says these are such a good quality. Yeah, they really are. They're very nice. Just again, kind of keep in mind that they will spread. So you have to, just keep that in mind as you're painting in, okay? So let's go ahead and that spread out everywhere, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill the whole dang thing in. So, of course, a project like this, you can take as long as you want, or you could be as, like you could leave it black and white if you want to, this is just one of those projects that you can pull out and work on at your leisure. It makes a great gift, makes a great project to do with your, with little ones, or, maybe if you get together with your mixed media group, just have fun with it. It is just a great way to make something also sort of practical, but anyway, something you can use. I'm going to mix a little bit of this with some white, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna mix a little white, and I am admittedly gonna use a little gesso just because I have it here and it'll cover pretty nicely. So let's just do that. I need some blue. Use some of my other acrylics that I have. So you do not need to mix these with GAC 900, okay? Because these are already very flowy and they are made for fabrics. The only thing you're going to mix with the GAC 900 is regular acrylic paint, okay? Any kind of acrylic, whether it's like this type, okay, or your craft acrylics or whatever, you're going to mix that 1-to-1, 1 part GAC 900, 1 part acrylic, okay? I am just going ahead and going straight. Maybe I will mix a little GAC. One of the things about mixing your acrylics with GAC when you're painting on fabric, and it doesn't really matter what kind of fabric, is that it does make it more flowy, like what I just showed you too. And once again, I'm just going to repeat myself that definitely stitching would be so, so cute, right? And also, again, keeping in mind that you can use other things such as Derwent sticks, and I'll show you what I mean, but they might not be super permanent, okay? You can also mix these with a little GAC. That will help make them a little more permanent, but it will give nice coloration, at least, you know, for what you're doing. And again, you know, may not be the most permanent, but if you're going to not, I don't know, these are going to be washed a lot, so I guess you do want it to be more permanent, but if it's going to be on something like just, you know, maybe you're doing little fabric pieces like these and mounting them on cards or something like that. So, of course, whatever you are going to be doing with it is going to matter what kind of application that you're using. Does that make sense? Let's get this color again. I wanted to make them more bright. I don't know why I didn't. Now I just feel weird about the colors I chose, but that's okay. Not my normal color palette. Let's see. I want some pink is what I want. That's what I want. Of course, I have my neon pink. So cute. This is just an adorable stamp. What can I say? I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to switch up my colors a little bit because I want it to be brighter. Remember, any little areas that you want to brighten up, you can use your white. I'm going to use my white paint marker for now. Oops, I just made a mess. You have to be careful with those fluids. They really are very, very liquidy. And I just spilled everywhere. So hold on one sec. At least I didn't spill right on my towel. Okay. A couple other little touches and we'll call it a makey, okay? So I'm going to get my white paint pen here. Yeah, Pancake and Lulu says neon pink always. I agree. It's not giving me very much opacity, so I guess my best bet is still my white gesso and a brush and a little bit of GAC if you want to. Let's see. Just so you can brighten up that little underside just a little bit, you know. And then I do think, just for this, I think for funsies, let's go ahead and that there. I do want to put some color around. Should I do my blue? We'll just try a little blue, and I'm going to get a bigger brush, a bigger, more scrubby brush if I can. Oh, hold on. Always have brush troubles. So, you know, I will tell you one thing that could help in this case is maybe a little embroidery hoop. I think if I wanted to really stretch this and paint the background, that would be my best bet. But of course I don't have an embroidery hoop right here, so that's okay. And again, I know I said this already, but if you're a stitcher, it would be even so cute to put some stitches on here. You know, just some other little details. So fun, right? I love this image so much, and I am so excited to be adding to Wendy's collection. And of course, as always, I'm so thankful for all of her contributions to our company, her friendship, all of the beautiful artwork that she shares, the samples that she makes, and just the fact that she, you know, gets me. We work so well together, and it is just such an honor and a privilege. And Wendy, I don't think Wendy's here. I didn't see her. I know she's traveling. So right now I'm just saying thank you to her. I am wishing her safe travels, and I hope that you all love her new imagery as much as I do. All right, so here I think that's close enough. I'll probably go over this a little bit more. I gotta just squeeze out a little bit more paint here, a little more gack. So I hope that you all, if you don't have any of these towels, you know that you can get a whole pack of them, okay, at the Big W, Walmart, for like, I don't even know, really inexpensive, like under 10 bucks, okay? Maybe, I don't even know. It's like a few bucks, $5, something like that for a whole 10 pack. And they make great gifts, and they make just great projects. We've done them, like I said, a few times in the past, and I always really enjoy it. And then I always enjoy having something else kind of cute to hang in my kitchen. If you want to do these for the holidays, again, make a really great extra little gifty to include, or again, you know, just a great gifty by itself, or maybe, you know, some teachers, or I don't know, some people at your carpool line. I'm not sure. You know, you get the idea. Anyway, so cute and fun. I hope you love it. And yeah, now we are going to play the numbers game. And remember, we're going to go over right after this. We'll have a little after party. But first, let us play the numbers game. Right now, I am going to write a number on this piece of paper. The first person that comes the closest without going over to a number between 1 and 100 will win the $25 gift card. And again, it'll be the first person. I do call out your name with your number so that you know that I saw it. So, go ahead. Let's go. You have until, it's 5:04 right now. You'll have until 5:06. All right. Ready, set, go. Yes. Thank you, Dee. Dee says, please don't forget to like this video. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you are following us at artfoamies.com and that you are signed up for our newsletter so you never miss a thing. All right, let me start here. Oh my goodness, you're all so fast. Terry Moore, 53. D. Ray, 15. Reenie, 17. AG, 48. Ginger, 15. Janice, 19. Ron, 67. Tracy, 37. Debbie Martin, 13. Zandra, 27. Nancy, 25. Jamie, 34. Pancake and Lulu, Yarn and Fiber, 15. Patty's Vintage Shop, 22. Ellen Bush, 15. D. Keels, 47. Orange Spiral, 16. Leslie, 46. Cecilia, 67. Heather, 92. Mary Lynn, 30. Acubanita, 88. Acme Post, 23. Tracy, 37. Red Dirt Alba, 86. Christina, 22. Krabby Abby, 19. Puffer, 5. Phyllis Rollins, 14. Catherine, 44. Sharon, 4. Gail Foos, 51. Kathy Bernard, 23. All right. Okay, Bernadette, number 1. Last call. No more numbers. Anybody else? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Oh, Carmen, 83. Any more numbers? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. No more numbers. Carmen was the last number at 83. We do have a winner, and that is Puffer Go Fish. Number 5. Puffer, yay, you win. Congratulations. You're going to get a $25 gift card. We will send that to you tomorrow in your email. Okay, so yay, Puffer. Congratulations. Mwah. Thank you all so much for coming here, for spending time with me, for getting makey, for supporting us as a company and supporting all of our wonderful artists. And tonight we especially would love to thank Wendy Aspinall from Bliss Angel Studio, Joni Hallmark, and also Keisha Devaney. I love you all to the moon and back. Thank you for joining me once again. I really do not ever take it for granted for 1 single minute that you come here on Friday evening to spend time with me and that you love our little company. So again, remember, it is buy 4, get 1 free. So please go shop, shop, shop. We have so many new things coming. We also, I want to let you know, we will be having another retirement in December. So be watching for that. We have lots of more, I can't even talk, lots more new stuff coming your way next week. But for now, enjoy all of November. All right. I'll see you soon. Come on over to the after party if you so desire. And you know the deal. Stay safe, stay sane, stay makey. I love you to the moon and back. And I'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone.